I dance as my people have always danced. To remember, to celebrate, to pray, and to become strong. Our songs and dances are a way of connecting us with our heritage. I am Nolka, of the Pennacook family of the Abenaki people. And since ancient times, my people have lived in the land that you call New Hampshire. We have always watched and listened to the deep forests, the great mountains, and the wide rivers that cover this land. And now I am here today to share much of what I have learned with you. But I cannot do this all alone, and so I have helpers who have also learned to tell their stories through song and dance. They are the young dancers of the New Hampshire Dance Institute, and with them we will take a journey from the ancient beginning to the distant reaches of land and sea. There are many legends of how the world was created. Many speak of violent events and explosions as the earth was created in fire and upheaval. When the earth finally cooled, the vast blue oceans were created, as were great masses of land upon which life began to flourish. The SWAT team is ready now to take us on a geological journey of this dramatic, ancient earth. stories that tell how this earth was made. This one tells how the oceans became full of life and the land, color and beauty. There was the green of the forest and the jungle, the rich brown of the soil itself, the brilliant color of fruits and flowers, and there were creatures too, animals both tiny and huge, and brilliant soaring birds. What a wonderful place we are able to call our home. Just being alive on a beautiful day would make anyone want to run and jump, like these dancers from the Monadnock Regional School.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine in my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Mr. Bluebird on my shoulder. It's the truth, it's the truth. Everything is satisfactory. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine in my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay.
Forest and mountains, and it reminds me to walk the wooded paths and climb the rocky hills. And when I do, I am strengthened by all that I see, touch, and smell. There is a great power in the earth that feeds my spirit, a power that also guides the way for these hikers from the great Brook School.
To go wandering along a mountain track, and as I go, I love to sing my knapsack on my back. La-dee, la-da, la-dee, la-dee, la-da, my knapsack on my back. I love to wander by the stream that dances in the sun. So joyously it calls to me, come join my happy song. Come join my happy song. birds call so loud and sweet from every green wood.
When I'm at the top of one of the great white hills, I imagine that I can see far away to the very edge of the continent. Right now, I can see some sailors from the Cutler school getting ready to set out on an ocean voyage.
He's advertised in Boston, New York, and Buffalo. 500 brave Americans willing to go, singing, blow you into the morning, blow you inside home. Beer, we're running here, and blow you inside home. They send you to North Bay from that famous whaling port, and give you a twist of lava shots, and bulging into you out, singing, blow you into the morning, blow you inside home. Beer, we're running here, and blow you inside home.
They tell you what the cruise ships are going in and out. They say it took 500 sparks, the wave sings my mouth. Singing,
Blow you into the morning, blow you inside home. Lead the way, running here, blow you inside home. It's now about to see you boys, the winds begin to blow. When under water sound, the arm has sea lows. Blow you into the morning, blow you inside home. Lead the way, running here, blow you inside home. And when our horses run, we'll never die. We'll bend all the seas, till we can out. Blow you into the morning, blow you inside home. Lead the way, running here, blow you inside home.
On my mountaintop, I can also feel the breeze that blows across the land from the sea. And in my mind's eye, I see the faraway continents, each one teeming with life, color, and variety. In some places, there are great cities. In others, steaming jungles. The dancers from the Jaffrey Rindge school are far away indeed, in the land down under.
Kookaburra sits in the oak tree, Mary, Mary, king of the bushes, see. Laugh, Kookaburra, gay your life must be.
Kookaburra sits in the oak tree,
all these amazing places on the earth, we find creatures of all sizes and shapes, each with a distinctive place in the sacred chain of being that makes up life on earth. And most of them have voices that speak in incredible ways, as these dancers from the Westmoreland school have learned.
If I could talk to the animals, just imagine it, chatting to a chimp and chimpanzee. Imagine talking to a tiger, chatting to a cheetah. What a neat achievement that would be. If I could talk to the animals, learn their languages, maybe take an animal degree. I'd study elephant and eagle, minor bird and beetle, alligator, guinea pig and flea. I would converse in polar bear and python, and I would curse in fluent kangaroo. If people ask me, can you speak rhinoceros? I'd say rhinoceros. Can't you? If I conferred with the furry friend, man to animal, think about me, the party. If I could walk with the animals, talk with the animals, grunt and squeak and squawk with the animals, and they could talk to me. Consulted with pelicans, think what fun we'd have asking over crocodiles for tea. Or maybe lunch with 2 or 3 lions, walruses or sea lions. What a lovely place the world would be if I spoke slang to an orangutan. The advantages any fool on earth could plainly see. Discussing Eastern art and drama with intellectual llamas, that's a big step forward, you'll agree. I'd learn to speak an antelope and turkey. My Pekingese would be extremely good. If I were asked to sing in hippopotamus, I'd say rhinoceros and roar. And if you just stop to think of it, there's no doubt of it, I shall win a place in history. For I can walk with the animals, talk with the animals, drum and squeak and squawk with the animals, and they can squeak and squawk and speak and talk to me.
Watched a bird soaring through the sky and wished for the gift of flight. What a feeling of freedom it must be. This flock of pelicans has settled briefly on shore from the Wells School.
Queens of the pelicans, we know all the birds so grand we see. None but we have feet like pins with lovely leathery throats and chins. Husky, pelican G, we think no birds are happy as we. Husky, pelican G, we think so then, because so still. We live on the Nile, we love by night, we sleep on cliffs above.
Fish by day and eve, we stand on long clear islands of yellow sand.
Husky, pelican G, we think no birds are happy as we. Husky, pelican G, we think so then, because so still. dancing slowly down. The great marbles grow dark and brown. Wing to wing he stands around and stamp on feet with a frothy sound. Pumpkin, pumpkin, Pelican G, we think no birds are happy as we. Rockin, pumpkin, Pelican Jill, we think so well, happy boys are still. Pumpkin, pumpkin, Pelican G, we think no birds are happy as we. Rockin, pumpkin, Pelican Jill, we think so well, happy boys are still.
We can't leave out the beings that are the most plentiful on our earth. Who are they? Well, they are the tiniest ones of all. The insects. And all of their amazing variety. In fact, there are still many insects in the world that man has yet to discover. One of the oldest creatures on our earth is a very familiar fellow whose adventures are explored by the Marlborough School.
The tiny Cucaracha is a funny little bug, peeking from behind the woodwork, scooting underneath the rug. He's a dashing little traveler, loves to live just like a king. In the very finest places, he devours everything. La Cucaracha, scurries up and scurries down. La Cucaracha, almost every part of town. La Cucaracha, has his troubles and his woes. La Cucaracha, hunting everywhere he goes. Oh, the busy Cucaracha is a roving vagabond, going where he isn't wanted, robbing food of which he's fond. You must always keep him moving, he can never stop to rest. If he thinks someone will catch him, he is nothing but a pest. Cucaracha, scurries up and scurries down. La Cucaracha, always every part of town. La Cucaracha, has his troubles and his woes. La Cucaracha, hunted everywhere he goes. Oh, the hungry Cucaracha has enormous appetite, so he goes into your kitchen, eating everything inside. But one day you catch him napping, slipping off his latest lunch. That is when you get to clapping with the rhythm of a crunch. La Cucaracha, scurries up and scurries down. La Cucaracha, almost every part of town. La Cucaracha, has his troubles and his woes. La Cucaracha, hunted everywhere he goes. Hunted everywhere he goes. Hunted everywhere he
Of course, this rich and wonderful world could not exist without the moisture that makes life possible on our earth. From tiny puddles and brooks to roaring rivers that sweep out to the sea, it is water that sustains us. These dancers from the South Meadow School really know how to enjoy a rain shower.
clouds, so dark up above. The sun's in my heart, and I'm ready for love.
Is a rich and varied planet with great wisdom and beauty to teach us if we only open ourselves to learn. The legends and stories with which my people live have helped us to understand our place in the story of our earth. As we grow in wisdom, we will learn to dance with the rhythm of nature and to sing with the song of the earth in our hearts.
Top of the mountain, the story of a planet.
Day passes by throughout the turning earth.
Pulse of creation, rhythm that began it. Night giving way to delight and rebirth. Wonder
spirits and spirits of the sacred mountains created man. He is made up of all rains, clouds, rivers, ponds, and sky. His feet are of the earth, and his legs lightning. His flesh is of daybreak, and his hair darkness. His eyes are of the sun, and his tears of rain. His voice is of thunder, and a little whirlwind keeps his nerves in motion, while his movement is the air. This is called created from everything. This is how my people see our life. We are made by nature and cannot be separated. When I look at the great white hills, or the white mountains as you know them, I see a place of great beauty and power, and a source of life. When the Europeans moved to this land, they too felt the sacred strength of these peaks, although they sometimes had difficulty with the inconveniences of mountain life.
Forest and boulder and dark of the night,
Black flies, mosquitoes, and critters that bite.
9 months of winter, but what do we care?
At home with the beaver, the mouse, and the bear.
In the valley of the great white hills, neighbor to neighbor and friends everywhere. Warm throughout the winter chills, a life full of peace and contentment to spare. A life full of peace and contentment to spare. Spring is the season when mud time is due.
Sliding and gliding on slippery goo.
Although such excitement we'd rather forego.
We all would agree that it's better than snow.
Valley of the great white hills, neighbor to neighbor and friends everywhere. All throughout the winter chills, a life full of peace and contentment to spare. A life full of peace and contentment to spare. Planting a garden is challenging fun.
Picking up Rocco at least 20 ton.
Just when it's growing all nice and green, bam.
The woodchucks will chew it up clean.
Valley of the great white hills, neighbor to neighbor and friends everywhere. All throughout the winter chills, a life full of peace and contentment to spare. A life full of peace and contentment to spare. In the valley of the great white hills, neighbor to neighbor and friends everywhere. All throughout the winter chills, a life full of peace and contentment to spare. A life full of peace and contentment to spare.
My people have always lived in the shadow of a miracle. For looking over us for all time is a great, wise countenance. It is a face carved in the granite on a mountainside that seems to look down upon us in a kindly way. Legends of a future time tell us of a man who will appear with the same likeness of the great stone face. He will be the wisest, greatest and most noble man of his time. After listening to this ancient story, children like to gaze upon the stone face and imagine him coming to life.
Magic in the mountain, secret of the stone, legend from the ancients on breezes blown, power and strength of a sacred place where the waters sing to the great stone face.
Some like me, Marlborough, have their tongue to make it proud, noble eyes that watch and know, sacred song of life below.
Magic in the mountain, secret of the stone, legend of the ancients on breezes blown, power and strength of the sacred place where the waters sing to the great stone face. Leader of a giant race, watching over us with grace, granite lips as he to speak, wisdom and truth we see. Magic in the mountain, secret of the stone, legend from the ancients on breezes blown, power and strength of a sacred place where the waters sing to the great stone face.
One will come and stand alone, image of a facing stone.
He will walk the earth with care. He will teach us sacred will. Magic in the mountain, secret of the stone, legend from the ancients on breezes blown, power and strength of a sacred place where the waters sing to the great stone face. Power and strength of a sacred place where the waters sing to the great stone face.
This story of the Great Stone Face was written in the middle of the 19th century by a famous writer, Nathaniel Hawthorne. It tells the story of a young boy who grew up at the base of the mountain that the stone face crowned. The young boy's name was Ernest, and he learned the ancient legends and stories as a very small boy. As soon as he reached an age of understanding, he became determined that one day he would see the great man who is foretold in the legend. Each day, he would gaze at the stone face and dream of the day that this legend might walk the earth. Young Ernest spent much of his time wandering the hills and mountains and watching and listening to the world and nature all around him. One of his favorite signs of spring was the singing of the little frogs that are sometimes known as peepers.
only found was a little cat Pee-Pee. He hopped onto a lily pad, and all he found was a little cat Pee-Pee. Pee-Pee, Pee-Pee.
He swam beneath the piney log, but did not find a lady frog, love. He swam beneath the piney log, but did not find a lady frog,
But suddenly he heard a sound below, of frogging voices all around the road. But suddenly he heard a sound of frogging voices all around the road. The road. Little frog, she hopped on by the lawn, and seeing Froggie winked her like a lawn. Oh, the little frog, she hopped on by and seeing Froggie winked her like a lawn. The lawn, the
One day, there was great excitement in the village because a stranger had arrived, whom many believed to be the long-awaited image of the Great Stone Face. Everyone was bursting with excitement and anticipation, and Ernest joined the jubilant throng to meet Mr. Gathergold.
Jingle, jingle, clink, clink, rattle, rattle, clink. Money, money everywhere, hear the lovely clink. It will cure what ails you, a remedy we think. On the run of Google's all the hours in the ring. Go, 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 Gathergold, our hero, our rider, the man we adore. Go, 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 Gathergold, the lesson he teaches us is more, more, more. Build a little empire in the foreign land. That's a measure profit, feeling contraband. Kroner, Frank, and Deutsch, Mark, but they Kruger and we don't care what the language is, just pay us on command. Go, 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 Gathergold, our hero, our rider, the man we adore. Go, 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 Gathergold, the lesson he teaches us is more, more, more. Lights with the money growing day by day. Bills and bucks and moolah fund the Midas way. Waffle, border, Herbert, treasure to display. We love the sight and sound and smell of money every day. Go, 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 Gathergold, our hero, our rider, the man we adore. Go, 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 Gathergold, the lesson he teaches us is more, more, more. Go, 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 Gathergold, our hero, our rider, the man we adore.
Clearly, Mr. Gathergold was not the man of wisdom that Ernest was hoping to meet, so he returned home to the forests and hills, where he loved to spend his hours watching and learning from the animals and plants around him. He could always count on the cheerful singing of the birds to summon an answering song in his heart.
He roams in the treetop all day long, hopping and hopping and singing his song. Oh, the birds on the jaybird tree, love to hear him all go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rock, robin, rock, 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 robin, tweet, tweet, tweet. No, rock, rock, doesn't really go rock tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall tree. Flies over now, the big black crow, flapping their wings and sing. Rock, robin, rock, 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 robin, tweet. No, rock, rock, doesn't really go rock tonight. A pretty little raven and the birdman sang, talking and pumping and it was rain. They started going saying, bless my soul, up the buzzard in a Oreo. He rocks in the treetop all day long, and hopping and singing his song. All the little birds on the jaybird tree, now the one go tweet, 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 rock, robin, rock, 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 robin. No, rock, rock, doesn't really rock, rock tonight. Rock, robin, tweet, rock, 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 robin. No, rock, rock, doesn't really rock, rock tonight.
One day, several years later, Ernest was amazed to hear reports that the sought-for man of wisdom had at last truly appeared. Everyone in the village was joyful and said that the great stone face had finally come. The man was a military general who was known as Old Blood and Thunder, and there was great excitement when the man arrived in town. Ernest happily joined the crowd.
Shout around and give a cheer for the thunder is here. So the musket shine his clear and loud. Cannon explode with a fabulous bang.
Musical song of a million of praise.
been so sure that the general would be the one, the likeness of the great stone face, and a man of wisdom and nobility. But instead, Ernest found a blustering bully who did nothing but order people around. Ernest knew at once that this was not the man, and went home again to his beautiful woods and hills, where he stayed for many years, learning the secrets that only the forest could teach him.
Crawl and creep, mice that run and owls that fly, and lions and tigers and bears, oh my!
Sudden quiver, something fast, shadows gliding gently past, the flash of an eye, an amber glow, the voice of an animal calling go. There are secrets in the forest, from the mosses to the leaves, from the swimming of the beaver to the buzzing of the bees, from the calling of the raven to the smallest flower bird, in the secrets of the forest, of the mystery of earth. A carpet, fragrant scent and pine, flower breath and tangled vine, moon and owl and squeaking bow, the lilt of a language I do not know.
From echoes deep to leafy air, forest dwellings ever clear, and years of bird beneath my feet, the rhythm of life without very
There are secrets in the forest, from the mosses to the leaves, from the swimming of the beaver to the buzzing of the bees, from the calling of the raven to the smallest flower bird, in the secrets of the forest, of the mystery of earth. There are secrets in the forest, from the mosses to the leaves, from the swimming of the beaver to the buzzing of the bees, from the calling of the raven to the smallest flower bird, in the secrets of the forest, of the mystery of earth.
Many, many years passed, and Ernest was now grown. Suddenly, one day, the bells in the village began to ring to proclaim that the stone face had finally, really, truly appeared. Ernest rushed to the village to meet the very important person.
Shine your shoes and comb your hair and put on your fancy gown. A very important person is coming to our town.
We haven't heard just what he's got, and we don't know his name. But if we're close to him, we'll do 15 minutes of fame.
your hand and click to hear celebrity of the hour. The very important person, the man who wields the power.
How nice to be a paragon with wide triumphant smile. Although we know that in a week we could be out of style.
Dr. Man and click to hear celebrity of the hour. The very important person, the man who wields the power. So grab a shoe and coat the hair and put on the fancy gown. The very important person, he's coming to
The very important person certainly was famous, but he was not the man of truth that Ernest was seeking. Discouraged, he decided to leave his mountain home and seek the wisdom he longed for in the wide, wide world. If the great stone face was not going to appear in his village, Ernest would go and find him. He determined to set out on a quest, but there were warnings that the answers he sought were not so easily found.
Forest and water, mysterious seas, life that is touched by a strange warm breeze. People and places so different from home, caution advisors as never to roam.
turn back, give up, sit down, retreat. You can't get there from here. Withdraw, recoil, and make them give a warning, loud and clear. Jungles that steam with incredible heat, scorching out desert with nothing to eat. Why venture out on a dangerous quest? It's better by far just to stay home and rest. Turn back, give up, sit down, retreat. You can't get there from here. Withdraw, recoil, and make them give a warning, loud and clear. But I have a will and a quest in my heart.
Although the world was a wonderful place, Ernest didn't find the great man he sought. And after many years, the hills and forests of his mountain village began to call him home. And so he returned to the White Hills and the beauty of the familiar things he had nearly forgotten. The rush of a brook after rain, the sweet scent of the air, and the sounds of life all around him. So happy was he that he put away his dream of the great stone face and threw himself into tending the land that he loved so much. Years went by, and people came to Ernest to learn all that he knew about nature and the wisdom of the forest and the hills. And he shared his knowledge generously and joyfully.
You are the valley of golden grain.
You are the leaf, the grapevine clinging. You are the wind and the falling rain.
Suddenly, one day, a young girl looked up at the mountainside and then at Ernest and shouted in amazement. For here, in the face of this quiet, modest man, were the very features of wisdom and goodness that everyone had been seeking for so many years. Ernest himself had come to resemble the great stone face.
The truth you sought was always here. The answer found was very near. Written on the stone side.